AEW. I know they look at the Dark show, the YouTube one, the Dark. They look at that as they're developmental, like we're developing on spot. But I really hope they consider starting a territory up or getting together with somebody and working where they could send these guys, not just close the chapter on them, but because you see where they're moving with stuff, but bringing the older guys, different guys back in, and some guys back, but they get a territory, and I've talked about this before, where they can go work. They can go work, get that experience, because they're extremely talented. All of them are extremely talented. They just lack experience. They lack experience in front of a crowd, live show experience, footwork, different things that you can only learn in wrestling every night. You can't just wave a magic wand and go, poof, little B, little what do we call him? Little big E, little E, little B. What we call little B, right? Little B.
What do we call him?
Well, it was Lil B. We already forgot your name. I'm sorry.
Oh, bro.
Lil B. All right, Lil B. So, Lil Bigfoot, Lil B. You can't just wave a wand and say, hey, man, you're going to be like the biggest, most awesomest Bigfoot wrestler there is with perfect footwork and this and that. No. You got to go out there and get experience. And the same as all these other guys. So, if they're teetering and they go up the Dynamite and they bounce back down the Dark and then this and this and there. Great. Dark is a great place to try things and work out gear and different things and test, the waters for angles and stuff. But they really need a territory, a small one, Florida, wherever. I don't know, Minnesota. Minnesota produce great wrestlers, wherever you want. I mean, if they're a Florida company, so I say Florida, South Florida, and I would love to be a part of it, South Florida. So I'll say South Florida, right? Whatever. But yeah. But a territory, a regional, get a little regional TV, let them work, and then bring them up when they're ready, and not break their spirits and their hearts, But also let them appreciate what they have too, because if you just get, if you never ate ramen and ate for a long time and peanut butter to survive, and then you're eating filet mignon and they take it away from you, you're not gonna know how to survive when you go back down. But if you eat ramen and peanut butter coming up. When you're eating filet mignon, you know that you're going to cut half of that away and put it away for later because when bad times come, So you'll start doing that with money and different things, and you won't just be silly with bad investments and experiences and stuff like that. So there's a lot of reasons I think they need that. But I worry about the younger guys with those two coming because it's already, when I looked at the show this morning, I mean, maybe it was that particular show, but it was like I didn't finish it. I got up to the women's match, but every segment, I mean, the Darby Allin one and stuff, it had Sting. So that was like, he was out there. But the other ones had him in like matches, competing in matches. And that's great. I was glad to see Doc Gallows. Yes. Doc Gallows in there. Because he's put some size on. I like that. He kept putting his zipper up. It's some stuff I would do. I only notice stuff like that. But he's believable. I was glad to see him there, and I'm a big Frankie Kazarian fan. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see him lose like that or get beat up, but
you win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some. But I'm a big Frankie fan, and Chris Daniels and stuff. But so the show is starting to evolve, but it's going back to talent that's been there, that done that, and has that experience. They're relying on that main show now, so
How do you feel about the fact that there's like no surprises anymore? Like, can you imagine the pop and the emotion you would get if, like, Dan O'Brien or CM Punk's music hit and we didn't know?
Well, Nick was a surprise kind of, right? I mean, but did Sheets leak it already? I say Sheets. I'm so old. I still call it the Sheets.
The dirt sheets.
I'm not with the computer. They used to call it the dirt sheets or whatever, the kayfabe.
Yeah, it's still called that.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know about it. Did you, Raymond? So maybe that was a surprise, but I just feel like, here we are. Like, we already know about CM Punk. I mean, it's still going to be cool. Like, I'm still excited, but I want to be surprised again. Like, I really miss being surprised.
Yeah.
I think they purposely leak it.
Yeah. Like a mess over
Purposely?
AEW's rating has been really good because you're watching it every week, expecting CM Punk to show up and then behind.
Yeah, that's interesting.
With the rumors.
Well, all right. Enough AEW, all right?
Okay.
All right, enough CM Punk.
How about...
I know where you're going.
Where?
Maybe not. Where are you going?
Finn Balor back on SmackDown, I believe? What? Where was I going?
I was going to be big-headed and somehow slide myself in there.
Let's go.